Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, June the 19th of 2024. I'm Stacia Blake. In the headlines tonight, trio recaptured in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, formally committed to stand trial in the High Court. Global Water Partnership Caribbean introducing artificial intelligence agriculture as a pilot project in Grenada. Foodland hosts health fair dedicated to promoting healthy lifestyle practices. While in regional news, Trinidad and Tobago enters agreement with U.S. Exim Bank. Internationally, torrential rains in China force the evacuation of 40,000 people. Coming up in sports, West Indies to square off against England in Super 8 clash tonight. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Ron Mitchell, a 30-year-old sailor, Atiba Stanislaus, a 25-year-old farmer, and Trevon Robertson, a 23-year-old unemployed man, have all been formally indicted and will stand trial in the High Court on a series of severe charges. The Supreme Court will set a date for the trial at its next sitting. We get the details in this Nisha Paul report.
The trio was committed to stand trial on charges including escaping lawful custody, housebreaking, rape, and 2 counts of capital murder. This decision was made during a session at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on Tuesday, presided over by Chief Magistrate Francine Foster. Attorney Jerry Edwin, representing the 3 men, agreed to transfer the matter to the High Court through a paper committal process. This method bypasses a preliminary inquiry, allowing the magistrate to review the charges and evidence to determine if there is sufficient basis for a High Court trial. Edwin emphasized that prolonging the case in the lower court would be unnecessary and could delay proceedings for years. Already in trouble with the law, Mitchell, Stanislaus, and Robertson's legal troubles escalated after they escaped from the South St. George police station on February 18. While on the run, they allegedly hijacked a catamaran named Simplicity, owned by American couple Ralph Hendry, 66, and Kathy Brandel, 71, who have since been presumed dead. Authorities suspect that the couple may have been killed and thrown overboard during the fugitives' journey to neighboring St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where they were captured 15 days later and returned to Grenada. Their daring escape occurred just before their scheduled appearance in a St. George's Magistrates Court on charges of robbery with violence and rape. Since their recapture, Attorney Edwin has confirmed that the men have pleaded guilty to the summary offenses committed prior to their escape and are now awaiting sentencing in the Magistrates Court. We will monitor the progress of legal proceedings relating to the latest charges and will bring you the updates as they occur. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
On June 19, 1980, at approximately 3:05 p.m., thousands were attending a rally, the Butler Strong Heroes Rally at Queen's Park. Many of the attendees are representing schools, but at that moment, a bomb exploded under the podium where the dignitaries were seated, including Prime Minister Maurice Bishop. Laurice Humphrey, Lorraine Phillip, and Bernadette Bailey were killed on that day, and more than 20 others were wounded. The bomb attack on Bishop came just 6 days after an assassin's bomb was successful in the murder of Guyana's revolutionary leader, Walter Rodney. Both Rodney and Bishop were influential throughout the Caribbean islands and South America. In a speech the day following the assassination attempt, Bishop called for mass demonstrations in support of the government and the arming and mobilization of the masses in defense of the revolution. Today, it is 44 years since that event. The Global Water Partnership Caribbean is pioneering a new solution to help Grenada deal with issues related to water scarcity in the agriculture sector. More in this report.
The Global Water Partnership Caribbean is introducing artificial intelligence through the introduction of the irrigoptimal technology, a solution made up of grounded sensors, meteorological services, and centralized AI-based software and machine learning algorithms. This new system is part of a pilot project that is set to introduce cutting-edge technologies designed to optimize water use in agriculture by enhancing irrigation practices and reducing water consumption by conducting test cases on lands producing different native crops with varying configurations of soil. It also includes an educational awareness component that would raise awareness among community-based organizations, farmers, and students. As GWPC implements this project, a team led by Aliso Busianoni, CEO of West Trade Consulting Organization, accompanied by Ms. Simone Lewis, Regional Coordinator of the Global Water Partnership Caribbean, and Administrative Officer, Mr. Caron Martinez, recently set up 2 of the irrigoptimal systems. One at the Maribo Propagation Station, the government's main facility for the production of germplasm material that is usually sold to members of the farming community and the public, and on the farm of Teresa Marichaud, a well-known farmer and president of the Grenada Rural Women Producers, GRENRUP. Supervisor of propagation at the government's facility at Maribo, Nigel Gibbs, said, understanding the most recent drought experiences, the systems will be useful for the Ministry of Agriculture as it will help to increase the production and productivity of the Maribo Propagation Station.
So today we have the installation of a irrigoptimal system, and what it does, it uses some parameters really to detect the soil moisture, the humidity, the general weather parameters that will affect our irrigation process. So how much water and how frequently we would irrigate when there is inconsistent rainfall or shortage of water. The impact here would be definitely noticed because this will collect data and send a general system that will generate responses based on the parameters that are measured here in terms of moisture content.
Teresa Marichaud, president of GRENRUP, is looking forward to the use of this system on her farm.
Well, I'm very excited. When I was contacted, I said, yes, I will give full support because, now is modern technology. Everybody wants to know what's going on, what is the moisture in the soil, the type of crops, and so I'll be working very closely with the organization and supporting them and giving them all the feedback that they ask for.
Now that these sensors have been installed, West Trade will provide analysis from the data collected from the system to determine the amount of water used and the quality of the final product. The organization will also train the 2 organizations used in the pilot to utilize their mobile user-friendly app. The pilot project, tackling water security in Grenada agriculture sector with the use of artificial intelligence. Training will commence next week in Carriacou and will continue throughout the week in Grenada for secondary school students, farmers organizations, and community-based organizations. Individuals, groups, or stakeholders wishing to participate can contact the Global Water Partnership Caribbean at 444-4175, extension 3020, or email info@gwp-caribbean.org to register. Christelina John, GBN News.
Tropical Storm Alberto is the first named storm of the 2024 hurricane season. Beverly Tullisford will tell us more.
Tropical Storm Alberto formed Wednesday to become the first named tropical storm for the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season. The storm is forecast to reach the coast of northeastern Mexico by late Wednesday or early Thursday, and that's according to the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. Meanwhile, the NHC is tracking two other disturbances in the Gulf of Mexico and the southwestern Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Florida. Heavy rains from Alberto is already impacting parts of southern Mexico and the northern portion of Central America, and portions of Texas are starting to feel it. Alberto has already caused flooding and more than 3 feet of storm surge in parts of coastal South Texas, and that's according to AccuWeather. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration predicts an above normal 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, forecasting a range of 17 to 25 total named storms, with winds of 39 miles per hour or higher. Of those, 8 to 13 are forecast to become hurricanes, with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher, including 47 major hurricanes, category 3, 4, or 5, with winds of 111 miles per hour. The 2024 Atlantic Tropical Cyclone names include Alberto, Beryl, Chris, Debbie, Ernesto, Francine, Gordon, Helena, Isaac, Joyce, Kirk, Leslie, Milton, Nadine, Oscar, Patsy, Raphael, Sarah, Tony, Valerie, and Williams. Joseph Cador, GBN News.
And that story was brought to us by Joseph Cador. This is News at 7. Coming up, Foodland hosts health fair dedicated to promoting healthy lifestyle practices. Stay with us for the details.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG United. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title of Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG United. Good like that.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home. GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The project for our school is the expansion of the school feeding department and home economics department. At our school, we provide hot meals for more than 70% of our student population on a daily basis. Our previous kitchen area has been very small, and sometimes it became congested with teachers volunteering to ensure that the children got their lunch on time. The home economics department is a center for some of the other schools in the district, and they visit us once a week. What we found that based on the class size of the visiting schools, we were unable to accommodate them. We converted our practical area into a classroom, and as such we were no longer able to do the practicals as much as we would like to. Therefore, when the opportunity came up to participate in this GBN project, we thought, yes, this is the best opportunity to gain some assistance, and it could not have come at a better time for us as a school when we are in the process of rebuilding, rebranding ourselves in the community. And so on behalf of the staff, the students, the PTA, and the community of River-Sally, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you to GBN for partnering with us in ensuring that we improve the quality of education that we provide here at River-Sally Government School.
GBN, energizing our community.
Use a pan to wash and rinse your dishes. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy. Robert White.
I will line up behind the yellow for 9 elections straight. I changed all in time to lose the last election. Why? Because I'm always on the losing side.
Dillion Walters.
Every McQueen I couldn't take. I don't tell Molly didn't know.
Kareem Alexis and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
The place go flood with laughter.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. $7. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day. 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Make your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The Challenge Fund for Agriculture, or CFA, is moving to ensure farmers receive their disbursements to begin implementing water-efficient solutions on their farms. More in this report.
This initiative will lay the groundwork for a more resilient agriculture sector by minimizing adverse environmental impacts while conserving water as a precious resource. The CFA is one of the outputs of the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada, GCRUISE project, jointly financed by the Green Climate Fund, the GCF, and the German Federal Ministry for the Environment, Nature Conservation, Nuclear Safety and Consumer Protection, BMUV, under its International Climate Initiative, the IKI, and the Government of Grenada. The project is being implemented by the Grenada Development Bank, the GDB, in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands. Ria Murray, Communications Specialist at the GDB, explained what this will lead to.
The bulk procurement framework for the purchase of irrigation equipment was recently tendered, and it is expected that a contract will be issued within 1 month for the equipment. To the farmers who have requested shade houses, an update will be forthcoming soon.
The CFA promotes the adoption of water-efficient solutions in the agriculture sector through the use of grants to facilitate water audits, solution design and implementation, including incentivizing the purchase of water-efficient equipment.
And what this will lead to is a more resilient agricultural sector, one that is less prone to adverse environmental impacts. And we have seen thus far what has been happening throughout the drought season and the impact that it has had on the agricultural sector. So we're really looking forward to the benefits coming from this program that will enable us to have a more resilient agricultural sector.
Thus far, water audits of more than 220 farms have been conducted, and the presentation of project designs to farmers in each agricultural district commenced in 2023. During sessions held directly with the audited farmers, they were provided with those designs, detailed technical specifications, bill of quantities, and cost estimates resulting from the audit of their farms, together with a letter of commitment, the procurement procedure, and the contract award form. Disbursements commenced in earnest in February 2024 for rainwater harvesting equipment to approved farmers. Farmers who have been approved for rainwater harvesting grants are asked to submit updated supplier quotations together with the required accompanying documentation to the Ministry of Agriculture for review and approval. The ministry is currently reaching out directly to farmers farmers on this, as well as the remaining farmers whose water audits are yet to be conducted. Christelina John, GBN News.
The parking lot of Foodland Lagoon Road, St. George, was transformed into a hub for holistic wellness on Wednesday, as Huggins Grenada partnered with several stakeholders to host a health fair. Details in this report.
Citizens had the opportunity to get a number of health tests done free of cost as Huggins held its second annual health fair on Wednesday. Blood pressure and glucose level monitoring, along with sickle cell and HIV testing, were just a few of the health services offered at the fair. Rafi Lewis, brand manager at Foodland Market Square, said the initiative was in keeping with their mandate to promote healthy living. Lewis said the fair was held in partnership with 7 other health-oriented groups.
Our partners are Courts Grenada Optical. We have NADCO, the National Industrious Disease Control. We also have a wellness coach. We have Spice and Imaging, Grenada Food and Nutrition, Huggins Pharmaceuticals, and also GAP. So the persons are receiving free blood sugar testing. We have cholesterol testing, hemoglobin test. We also have blood pressure tests, and we have a dentist here who's doing consultation. We also have rapid HIV testing and doctor consultation. So the persons who get tested, they need any additional services, we have a doctor present, and we also have nutritionists and a health coach.
Lisa Sylvester McQuilkin, a member of the Grenada Association of Retired Persons, said Corporate Grenada must partner with groups that support healthy lifestyle.
It's very important for businesses to partner with various institutions in terms of, so that when they partner with these various associations and groups, you get a better turnout and better cooperation from persons from the public, knowing that it is free. We have food and nutrition, for example, on site, so if a person's blood sugar is very high, blood pressure is high, we can send them across for consultation in terms of they can be referred in terms of diets and so.
In support of the concept of holistic healthcare, a health and wellness coach, Elisa Frances, was on site, volunteering her service to those taking advantage of the fair.
I decided to volunteer my services at the health fair put on by Foodland, and I basically did this to create an awareness of what health and wellness coaching involves, and also to be able to provide support and guidance to individuals in terms of their lifestyle and how it is that they can go about making healthier lifestyle choices, to be able to improve their health outcomes and also to improve their general quality of life.
This event will be repeated at the Foodland Market Square location on Wednesday, 26th June. Joseph Kador, GBN News.
Citrus plants won't be available to farmers during this year's plant distribution. However, new varieties of mangoes will be offered.
The 2024 plant distribution season has been impacted by the harsh dry season and severe drought conditions that restricted access to water and planting material. Despite these challenges, preparations are largely on track for the upcoming planting season. Nigel Gibbs, supervisor of propagations at Maribor Propagation Station, indicated that most plants will be available for farmers except for citrus. He said challenges persist in setting up shade houses tailored for citrus propagation in a controlled environment. Gibbs indicated that particular focus will be placed on mangoes, mentioning new varieties that will be available to farmers.
So we have East India, which is a new introduction. It's a mango from India, from the East Indies, but it was brought to Grenada and has good commercial potential. So that is one of the new varieties, and it's been a couple years now, but we're still trying to get it in. I think as the farmers and them get accustomed with it, and probably we get access again to the U.S. market because it's one of the varieties with good export potential. We have a little one called Trinidad Stash. Very beautiful, very tasty, very creamy mangoes. So we have those two varieties that have been on the back burner that we increasing in production. We have a new mango. It's not fully out there yet, but it's something that we discovered from a farmer, and we think that there is potential. We've done some tests on it. The sugar content is quite good. It's a good table mango, no threads and so on. And so we started propagating that, and also very small amount of farmers have purchased that. So we're looking very good with mangoes.
Finding planting materials for avocado propagation was initially challenging, but the station's team has now secured over 100 for distribution, along with more than 3,000 sourshops.
We have avocados. That is one. This year we probably had some issues with collecting the budwood because of the drought. The trees were not the long period, and it was difficult for us to get the planting material, including the seeds, because the pear did not bear as, in a regular season where we would have, and normally it's a 2-year cycle. So we had a low seed pear production last year, avocado production, and so our seed acquisition was kind of not where we wanted to be. We also had to deal with a lot of pre-dealacing of the avocados. So when they go with the avocado, the seed is lost in the same timeline. But we have just bordering on probably 1,000 avocados, and I think that would suffice for the planting season. And we are still in the process of grafting the avocados. Soursop. We have a soursop value chain committee that is active, and we were looking to now graft the soursop as an addition to providing seedlings so that we would have true to type from the parent material.
Gibbs is cautioning about potential shortages in pineapple, sweet potatoes, yams, and other crops. The official launch of the 2024 plant distribution season is scheduled for Wednesday, June 26th at the Maribor Propagation Station. Plant sales will commence the following day, Thursday, June 27th at Maribor, Ashinden, and Maran Propagation stations. Christina John, GBN News.
The value of mangroves to our ecosystem is being stressed. It's an appeal for assistance to preserve our mangroves through the GBN ISAW lens.
Our citizen journalist tonight is making an appeal to citizens and the relevant authorities to help with mangrove restoration at Hope Beach in St. Andrew.
To assist in saving and preserving a mangrove forest at the northern end of Hope Beach. As you would notice in this short video, the mangrove forest is being totally destroyed by individuals for selfish reasons. Since the end of 2022, this matter has been initially addressed with the Ministry of Agriculture Forestry Division. Subsequently, and earlier this year, I have reached out to government officials regarding...
We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, the annual mental mathematics quiz finals take place on Thursday at the Bel Air Government School. We'll tell you more when we return.
Miss Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
At Quartz Optical, 2 are better than 1. Be always ready for the occasions with a second pair of eyewear. Find your fit with a pair. Get 50% off on all men's frames and sunglasses, plus 30% off all other purchases. Ray-Ban, Armani, Converse, Vogue, and much more. Get that frame today. Shop with no cash and pay later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
from Sisson's Paints. Get 30% on Sisson's Text Coat, Berger Weatherproof, and Easy Clean paints, all sizes. Your Weather Warrior, paint to protect. Ensure your home is season ready and beautiful. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to the Color Shop or any Sisson's hardware partner nationwide and save 30% now. Shop now and get a free plastic float with every Sisson's Text Coat purchase and a free Paint Sensations paint with every 1 gallon purchase of Berger Weatherproof or Sisson's Easy Clean. Sale ends soon.
Yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequente Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities. It will be a fun-filled day with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequente Industrial Park Lane Field on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them make order them. Me a 38 man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. You number 1. Ah, yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Prince David, a 60-year-old sailor from Grenada, found himself on a frantic bid to avoid imprisonment after pleading guilty to multiple drug offenses in the Serious Offences Court in St. Vincent on Monday. According to media reports from the neighboring island, David admitted to charges of illegal drug possession, drug trafficking, and drug importation. On June 15, 2024, he was apprehended in Kingstown with 1,073 grams of cannabis during a joint operation between police and customs personnel. The charges against him included importing the cannabis, possessing it with the intent to supply, and engaging in drug trafficking. The court fined David $500 for possession of a controlled drug, with the condition that the fines be paid immediately, or he would face 3 months in prison. He was also fined $1,000 for each of the offenses of importing cannabis and drug trafficking, both of which were to be paid forthwith. Failure to pay these fines would result in an additional 3-month prison term for each offense. The magistrate denied David any grace period to pay the fines, citing concerns that he might return to Grenada without settling the fines. A destruction order was also issued for the confiscated cannabis. After the sentencing, David was reportedly seen outside the courtroom desperately making phone calls, trying to gather the necessary funds before the police transport arrived to take him to prison. Despite his efforts, he was unable to avoid serving time. The Ministry of Education, in collaboration with Harder Education, will on Thursday stage the annual Mental Mathematics Quiz Finals at the Bel Air Government School in St. Andrew. It all begins at 9 a.m.
This quiz will feature grade 6 students from 7 districts, with each district being represented by 1 school. The finalists are as follows: District 1, Leicester Rosary Catholic School; District 2, Hermitage Government School; District 3, St. Andrew's Methodist School; District 4, St. Joseph's RC School, Pomrose; District 5, St. George's Anglican School; District 6, Westmoreland Junior; and District 7, St. John's Anglican School. The competition has several objectives, including to encourage the teachers and students to engage in at least 15 minutes of simple mental arithmetic on a daily basis, to encourage students to use mental ability together with calculation strategies acquired in basic number facts in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to solve mental arithmetic problem, to consolidate and extend mental arithmetic strategies in calculations in basic number facts in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, to raise the achievement level in mathematics and all other subject areas by extension throughout both primary and secondary schools, and finally, to allow students to compete in mental math activities in an exciting and friendly manner throughout the school year. This competitive round of the event will comprise 4 sections: mental arithmetic round, power round, bonus round, and the Jeopardy round. Christelina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Hubbard's Legends in Concert, as we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
the laundry, always do a full load. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Avoid leaks at home. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Are you a young man aged 17 to 35 looking to build a successful career? Grenada presents an exceptional opportunity with its Rural Youth Training and Entrepreneur Program, RITEP, specializing in small engine repair. This program equips you with valuable skills in a high-demand industry. Don't miss out. Reach out to Grenada today at 444-8430 or visit us at Lower Depredin Street. Kickstart your career and create a brighter tomorrow with Grenada's RITEP. Enroll now and pave your way to success. Classes begin at the end of June. Should you need any additional information, feel free to contact us on 444-8430 or email grenco86@gmail.com.
And good evening, sports fans. Exciting times. Co-host West Indies will play its first match in the Super 8 phase of the 2024 T20 World Cup against defending champions England at the Darren Sammy National Stadium in Gros Islet, St. Lucia tonight. West Indies are riding high on their flawless journey in the group stage matches, securing a perfect 8 points and boasting one of the highest net run rates of plus 3.257. When it comes to championship victories, both West Indies and England stand neck to neck with 2 trophies each. West Indies successfully qualified for the Super 8s after finishing in the first position in Group C points table. The top run scorer for West Indies in the competition is Nicholas Puran with 164 runs to his name. The top wicket taker for West Indies in the competition is Akil Hossain with 9 scalps under his belt. West Indies won their previous match against Afghanistan by 104 runs. England, on the other hand, entered the Super 8 stage of the marquee tournament after defeating Namibia by 41 runs. With 5 points and a net run rate of plus 3.611, they edged past Scotland due to a superior run rate and advanced to the next round with Australia from Group B. The Grenada Football Association Division 1 2024-2025 season kicked off Wednesday with three game matches starting at 6 p.m. with Springs FC playing Class Herb Roots at Morne-Jaloux, while Happy Hill SC laced up against Honved in Beausejour, and St. David FC locked horns with Combined Northerners at La Sagesse. Another 3 matches will be played on Thursday. And 2 of Grenada's top goalkeeper coaches are being given the opportunity to improve their craft. The 2, Desmond Noel and Denral Jules, will attend the 8th International Goalkeeper Coaches Conference from June the 21st to the 23rd. The intensive 3-day International Goalkeeper Coaches Conference provides goalkeeper coaching education from top professional coaches from around the world. The session seeks to impart knowledge regarding the latest methods for improving footwork, shot stopping, distribution, crosstalk with defenders, and more. Skills that separate the good from the great at the keeper position. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Trinidad and Tobago's Ministry of Finance and the Export-Import Bank of the United States have entered into a financial and technical agreement that will further strengthen the collaborative ties between Trinidad and Tobago and the United States.
Minister of Finance Colm Imbert says the signing of a memorandum of understanding with the Export-Import Bank of the United States will benefit Trinidad and Tobago in the form of financial and technical support.
So the whole point of this arrangement is that there are certain essential things that we need to get, particularly in the area of national security, and the U.S. is offering this to us and is also offering a financial solution at the same time and technical support.
Minister Imbert clarified that this financial agreement offers a facility of up to $500 million with a scope for expansion afterwards. He said in the first instance it will be used to address national security concerns.
We are looking at enhancing our capability in our maritime domain, search and rescue, and patrolling our maritime domain, and that's where the national security perspective comes in. So that's the initial thrust of the relationship, is to finance equipment and services and technical support with respect to managing and securing our maritime domain.
Ambassador to the United States of America Candice Bond said that after discussions with the government of Trinidad and Tobago, they had compiled a list of ways to tackle issues presently affecting the Caribbean, including Trinidad and Tobago.
If I may just add that it is a critical time for this agreement and cooperation. Illicit trafficking occurring in the Caribbean, particularly the South and Eastern Caribbean, has increased about 40% over the past year and is increasing exponentially. So we really listened to the government and we really listened to the TTDF.
The Ministry of Finance and the U.S. Exim Bank said these discussions can also benefit small and individual business owners.
Powerful storms have devastated communities in southern China. Evacuation orders have been issued for tens of thousands of people in the provinces of Fujian and Guangzhou, and dozens have been killed in torrential rains and landslides.
Meizhou City in China's southern Guangdong province is submerged. Torrential downpours which lashed the region since Sunday triggered destructive floods and landslides. It's forced the evacuation of more than 40,000 people and cut electricity to more than 130,000 households. Roads have been turned into waterways. Emergency teams have been deployed to rescue those trapped. Low-lying towns and villages in the remote mountainous areas of Guangxi and Jiangxi are destroyed or underwater. Many rivers have burst their banks.
The Guijiang River in Zhaoping peaked with an estimated water level of 60 meters, 2 meters above the red warning line.
Urban areas in Fujian province haven't been spared. Police and emergency teams are clearing uprooted trees from flooded highways and removing stranded vehicles. President Xi Jinping has called for all-out efforts to safeguard those affected. He says the task of controlling floods in China is becoming increasingly arduous. Extreme weather events have become more frequent. While the south grapples with record rainfall, China's north has been hit by unprecedented high temperatures. Beijing this week was put under an orange alert, the second highest in the 4-tier warning system for hot weather. A severe heatwave and drought are threatening wheat crops in the provinces of Hebei and Henan, and authorities have drawn water from emergency stores to help farmers irrigate their fields. Katrina Yu, Al Jazeera, Beijing.
Residents and tourists have been told to prepare for extreme weather conditions as part of the Mediterranean experience a severe heat wave. Greece and neighboring countries are expecting to experience record temperatures.
Many visitors to Greece come for this, remote, unspoiled beaches. But Greek officials say some holidaymakers aren't prepared for high temperatures, particularly if they go walking in the sun.
More off-road, less populated areas. We prefer this than busy beaches that are too easily accessed.
It's dangerous to walk in the sun, but we are young, so we keep ourselves safe with water and sunscreen.
This latest Greek heatwave has been deadly. An American tourist was reportedly found dead on Mathraki Island on Sunday, and a Dutch holidaymaker was found dead on Samos over the weekend. This followed the recent death of British TV presenter Dr. Michael Mosley on the island of Simi. Winds from North Africa have been pushing up temperatures. In Crete, you can see the heat rising off the beach. There's a haze of dust across the Athens skyline. The ancient Parthenon temple was temporarily shut to tourists after temperatures hit 42 degrees. Severe heat is also affecting Cyprus. Schools have closed, and wildfires have broken out in Paphos. People had to be evacuated to hotels as fires threatened their homes. Turkey's also battling with temperatures over 40 degrees. Authorities in Istanbul have issued warnings. People are doing what they can to stay cool. Travellers to the region are being told to wear hats, carry water and avoid strenuous exercise in high temperatures. Forecasters say this is just a preview of more extreme weather still to come this summer. Aruna Iyengar, BBC News.
And that's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Trio recaptured in St. Vincent and the Grenadines formally committed to stand trial in the High Court. Global Water Partnership Caribbean introducing artificial intelligence agriculture as a pilot project in Grenada. Foodland hosts health fair dedicated to promoting healthy lifestyle practices, while in the region, Trinidad and Tobago enters agreement with U.S. Exim Bank. Internationally, torrential rains in China forced the evacuation of 40,000 people. In sports, West Indies to square off against England in Super 8 clash tonight. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stacia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.